And the conflict in Iran may be widening further, with a NATO member now directly involved. Turkey said NATO air defenses intercepted and destroyed an Iranian ballistic missile that was headed towards Turkish airspace on Wednesday. The incident marks the first time a NATO member has been directly drawn into the escalating West Asian conflict. Take a look.
Video from Ilis news agency showed a crane lifting the debris of a NATO air defense missile out of the water in southern Turkey on Wednesday, after it intercepted a ballistic missile launched from Iran. Turkey said NATO air defenses destroyed the missile when it headed into Turkish airspace, marking the first time the NATO member has been drawn into the Middle East conflict. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan addressed the downed missile in a speech to military personnel.
Bu sabahki olayda olduğu gibi,
as in this morning's incident, we are taking all kinds of precautions in close consultation with our NATO allies, and we are making the necessary intervention immediately. We are giving warnings in the clearest way possible for similar incidents not to occur again.
Uyarılarımızı en net biçimde yapıyoruz.
Turkey, which borders Iran, had sought to mediate U.S.-Iran talks before the air war that began over the weekend. It warned all parties to refrain from actions that would lead to further escalation, suggesting Turkey was not poised to call upon NATO for support. But Ankara could potentially invoke the alliance's Article 4 after the airspace breach, if it deemed the threat serious enough, a step that could lead to Article 5, which would oblige members to come to its defense. It was unclear where the missile was headed. A NATO spokesperson said it condemned Iran's targeting of Turkey, which has the bloc's second-largest military, and that it stood firmly with all allies.
Meanwhile, Iran is trying to reassure Gulf neighbors that its military actions are aimed only at the United States and Israel, not at neighboring Arab states. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has been speaking with regional leaders, including Qatar's Prime Minister, to stress that recent missile strikes targeted American interests and did not aim at Gulf countries. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has echoed that message, saying Tehran respects the sovereignty and friendly and neighboring countries. He added that Iran had tried to avoid war through diplomacy, but was forced to respond after joint U.S. and Israeli military strikes.